Hey, how are you today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And on today, guys, I will be talking about three different things. We'll be talking about the remote. We'll be talking about the charger pack, which is installed in the waistband, and the actual implant where your battery is located. All right, so the remote. This thing reminds me of a old school Nokia cell phone mixed with the fireplace starter or maybe a garage door opener or something. It's real straightforward. It's only a few buttons on it. An unlock button, home button, program button, start therapy, stop therapy to match it again. You have increase and decrease intensity on the therapy regimens. And here you can navigate through the actual programs, okay? The programs are pre-installed by your reps. They can be adjusted at any given time once you reach out to them. And battery power on this thing is really good. I haven't charged it yet. I'm down to about 4 bars. I think you get like 5 bars on this thing on battery power, but I had to charge myself a few times. Speaking of the charger, it comes in this here waistband that goes around your waist. You take this battery out. It's about this big. Search, and then once you find the spot, it'll stop beeping. All right, but it's a base. You see the thing on the base, it charges. The light on it, it turns on. If it's green, it's good to go. If it's yellow, it has a minute to charge. And when you wear it, you have to make sure you don't have anything blocking it. Don't have on really thick clothing. Make sure it's able to breathe, because over a period of time, it will kind of warm up a bit and feel kind of weird. All right. Speaking of weirdness, I have not yet been to a store or any place where there are anti-theft mechanisms in place. I've been told that, you may get a jolt or it just may shut down itself. And if it does that, it may damage the unit. So they're instructing you to turn it off before and after going through these devices and stuff like that. I haven't been to TSA to be screened. I haven't been to any courthouses or anything, but I will require special accommodations to go through security checkpoints because of what I have on the device. I believe that the particular model that I have, it is somewhat MRI friendly, but it has to be a particular MRI machine that can do MRIs. I have to double check with my surgeon to see which machines are compatible with me right now at this point, because there are some units in which you cannot get MRIs at all. All right. And the battery implant is implanted in your lower left hand or right hand corner. Wherever you tell them to install it, they'll install it. But I chose the left side because I'm left-handed and I sleep on my right side. Okay. But having this thing implanted, it is something to get used to. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not really bad, but as I'm healing, I'm starting to feel the tightness. I guess that's all the muscles healing itself. I guess it'll kind of settle in once it completely heal itself. But again, it's something to get used to. And as you charge, if you run the program while you're charging, you may experience a little discomfort because it will heat up a little bit. So it's very important you leave some space between the back of the battery itself and you. You see I have pillows behind me. If I were charging, I have just kind of scoot up away from the pillows to have some space for the battery to actually get some air and it stays cool and don't overheat. All right. And if I were to turn therapy off, I think it would charge a lot sooner, but it's different strokes for different folks. But all in all, I like the program settings that I have. I have different programs on here that target different problem areas. Some days I may have issues where I'm aching around my laminectomy site from the previous surgery that I've had. And or I might need to target my left leg or my legs when I'm having neuropathic pain. These programs, they can address those. I can have some that has the paresthesia, which is tingling feeling, or I can have no feeling at all. I got to get reprogrammed because I only have one that I like, and it's no feeling. It feels kind of weird not being able to feel anything, but I feel it. But it's just something you have to get used to. But laying down in the bed and sleeping at night, I'm not able to sleep laying on my back right now. I guess I have to heal up a little bit more because of the pressure in between it and, running the program while I'm asleep, and making sure that it is not overheating or anything. But you have to be very careful with having your battery attached. There are some information that your doctor will tell you, or you may have to read up on it. It tells you that you can't subject the battery directly to heat, so it wouldn't be a good idea to be like standing up in front of open ovens with temperatures exceeding 140 degrees. I'm not sure what it's like if you live in sub-zero climates. I'm pretty sure you have to bundle up pretty good to make sure that, you know, your battery pack don't get cold while it's in your back, because it might feel weird. I don't know. I don't live in those areas, so I really can't tell you. But going into stores, you have to turn your therapy regimen off before and after going through the anti-theft things at the door. I have not had to travel, so I haven't been through TSA yet, or neither have I been to a courtroom or anything, because I will need special accommodations to be cleared through security without having to go through all the invasive equipment that can cause my device to malfunction. You know, it can shut off, or it may have an adverse effect, you know. So we don't need that, so it's best that you read your manual and know exactly what it is. And by all means, please do not fiddle with your programs, because leave that to your reps. They know what's best. They are trained to use these items, and you are only just to turn it on and off and up, down as needed, and switch through your programs. And, you know, make sure you keep it locked. Keep your device with you at all times. Make sure that it is in the lock position. Be very careful with your buttons when you like have it in your pocket, or if you have your hip clip on, because one time I think I pressed some buttons and it almost unpaired my remote from what's going on in my back, and therapy was running. So I'm not sure how that would have turned out had it went through and actually disconnected and I got something going on. Let's say if it was adverse, thank God that I caught it, but you know, it's something to think about when you have these things, you have kids around. Make sure that they do not get access to this, okay? All right, so I'm not trying to scare anyone, just giving little grains of information on this so you all know what to expect. Riding in a vehicle is going to be kind of uncomfortable at first. It's going to feel like little pins, you know, but as you heal up some, you know, your body will get accustomed to it and it won't be a factor, you know. Other than that, right now, pain wise, I'm not hurting as much from my incisions. Yes, I'm still sore. I'm able to be up more during the day. I am able to sleep more at night. Sometimes I have my nights where I'm tossing and turning and having a hard time getting comfortable. You know, I guess it's me having to get adjusted to having hardware inside my body, you know, because after all, it is a foreign object, okay? So I guess I've covered just about everything. If I haven't said anything that you were looking for, feel free to ask me down below, and I'll gladly answer your question in a timely manner, hopefully the same day, okay? But yeah, that's it. I guess on tomorrow I will talk about, you know, other things. I'll try to get out and be a little bit more exploratory and see, you know, what's what and what are different procedures or whatever. I don't know, but we'll just have to see. We're taking it one day at a time. So that concludes today's video, and I'll be back on tomorrow. So you guys, stay safe and you take care. All right, peace.